Good morning, folks. My name is Curtis Chandler, and I am president here at PFL. We hope that everyone had a fantastic weekend. The Dow closed lower on Friday of last week, but higher 112.67 points week over week. The S&P 500 closed lower on Friday of last week, but higher 69.48 points week over week. NASDAQ closed lower on Friday of last week, but higher 398.11 points a week over week. In overnight trading, Dow futures traded lower and are expected to open down this morning 125 points. Oil prices settled lower on Friday of last week and lower week over week. WTI traded down 2 cents a barrel on Friday of last week to close at $75.53 a barrel, down $1.46 per barrel week over week. U.S. commercial crude inventories increased by 1.2 million barrels week over week. U.S. crude inventories are 4% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Total motor gasoline inventories increased by 2.1 million barrels week over week and are 1% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Distillate fuel inventories increased by 3.2 million barrels week over week and are 7% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Propane and propylene inventories increased by 2.5 million barrels week over week and are 14% above the 5-year average for this time of year. Propane prices closed at 72 cents a gallon on Friday of last week, up 1 cent per gallon week over week, and down 11 cents per gallon year over year. WTI is poised to open at 9 cents a barrel from Friday's close. Total North American weekly rail volumes were up 2.72% in week 23 compared to the same week last year. 8 of 11 of AAR's major traffic categories posted year-over-year decreases. The most significant decrease was from coal, which was down 16.24%. The most significant increase came from grain, which was up 14.31%. North American rig count was up by 9 rigs week over week. U.S. rig count was down by 6 rigs week over week and down by 101 rigs year over year. The U.S. currently has 594 active rigs. Canada's rig count was up by 15 rigs week over week and up by 7 rigs year over year. Canada's overall rig count is 143 active rigs. Collectively, we are down 94 rigs. International rig count, which is reported monthly, was down by 25 rigs month over month and down by 12 rigs year over year. There are 953 active rigs internationally. Folks, we are watching a few things out there for you. We continue to watch potential rail strikes in Canada. In the latest, CN on Thursday of last week announced the company has formally offered the Teamsters to enter into binding arbitration. Teamsters represent 6,000 conductors, contractor trainee, yard coordinators, and locomotive engineers across CN's network in Canada. A strike or lockout is unlikely to happen until sometime in July, according to CN. Is free speech a thing of the past in Canada? Canadian oil and gas sector. It certainly seems to be. Bill C-59 passed by the federal government House of Commons, amongst other things, targets energy companies' communication with the public. Alberta oil-rich premier, our equivalent of a governor. Down here, Daniel Smith is fighting back. See PFL's rail report for further details. We are watching some key economic indicators, including PMI, industrial output and capacity utilization, U.S. unemployment, consumer confidence, and consumer spending. See PFL's rail report for further details. In today's report, we also highlight the latest refinery runs. Petroleum rail cars are down week over week. See the details in today's report. In addition, see the latest import and export numbers for all petroleum-related products. Also, in every weekly report is the latest and greatest on what cars are available for sale sublease. Please call PFL today for all your needs, including storage, leasing, subleasing, car cleaning, repairing, flaring, scrapping, nitrogen generation, and transloading services. Well, thanks for listening, folks. Please read our report, and we hope you have a great, safe week.